Experts are calling for the measles vaccine to be brought forward in the immunisation schedule, with a new report warning of a dangerous immunity gap. Melbourne's Murdoch Children's Research Institute says the vaccine should be given to children as early as 4 months old, as outbreaks of the highly contagious disease become more common. With more, I'm joined by the specialist reporting team's Paige Coburn. Hi there, Paige. So when do researchers think that we should be giving children the measles vaccine?
So they think we should start considering it at 4 months of age. Now, that's well below the current recommendation for the first dose, which is at 12 months of age, followed by a second dose recommendation at 18 months of age. But what they've studied about 8,000 kids around the world. They're seeing that around 70% have zero measles antibodies by the time they are 4 months old. Now, that's quite different to what we've previously seen 20 to 30 years ago. Those measles antibodies, which come from the mother during pregnancy, they could last for up to a year. So what we're seeing is a decline, a waning in those antibodies that are leaving kids in an immunity gap, basically. They're running out of antibodies, but they're not eligible for vaccination yet. Here's Professor Kim Mulholland from the Murdoch Institute talking about why this is happening.
The reason for that is because the mothers themselves have usually not had measles, but rather have been vaccinated as a child. So their antibody levels are lower, and what they pass to the children is lower. So that means the children are susceptible from a younger age. And that's now the case almost everywhere in the world, actually.
So, Paige, are there any drawbacks to vaccinating children earlier?
There could be. There's some evidence that earlier vaccination can lead to a quicker decline in antibodies over your life, but there's still a lot of research to be done in that area. There is also the issue of vaccine uptake. We're seeing childhood vaccination rates in Australia on the decline for the last 5 years. We've been seeing that. At the moment, our measles vaccination coverage is actually below the 95% rate we need for herd immunity. So that's quite concerning. Australian parents have various reasons that they're not getting their kids vaccinated. Research has shown safety and efficacy are big concerns there. And at this time, we're also seeing a lot of vaccine misinformation and previously debunked theories resurfacing. So, yeah, there is a big question there about how willing people would be to get their kids vaccinated earlier or an extra dose.
Paige, I wonder what's next. Will the recommendations change, perhaps?
So, yet to be seen. Our vaccine advisory group, ATAGI, they have just started this review. They're going to be looking at international evidence to inform their changes. Health Minister Mark Butler was talking to ABC Radio National this morning, and he said they will look at how many doses we're currently giving, but also the timing of them. He said that this new research would inform any changes. And it's important to note that, for example, in New Zealand, they have a 4-month recommendation dose in cases of outbreaks. And in South Africa, they've brought their first dose to the 6-month mark. So, yeah, there are changes being seen across the world.
Paige, thank you.